Welcome back to more Let's Play Pokemon Leaf Green. Last time, we explored the rest of Vermilion City, finding a whole bunch of new Pokemon to the right, getting the item finder, going through Diglett Tunnel, and getting all sorts of useful items from the old Amber to the item finder, and heck, even HM05 Flash, which we need to explore Rock Tunnel, which is where we're heading to today. So, let's get right into it, huh? With a nice battle. You have Pokemon with you. You're mine. Hey, sounds good to me. Let's see what you got. Ooh, an Oddish. All right. I respect it. Now, if you notice, all of the Pokemon are still very low level. This is another reason why, frankly, I wanted to leave some of those trainers behind, is because there's a really wide range of levels going on here. Plus, with the gym, we'll have plenty to come back to make sure that our new party members coming up will have plenty to use to get caught up with King and Cabbage. Because frankly, they are extremely over-leveled for this point in the game. Generally speaking, you're supposed to be maybe level like 21, 22, maybe 25. So we've certainly been doing very well with these two. Which of course we have. They're the only two we've really been using. So, luckily, soon enough, maybe a couple episodes from now, we'll be finding some new party members. Trust me, I've been really excited for it, and hopefully you are too. Still, the biggest thing that's in our way is Rock Tunnel. Until we're done with that, we won't be finding any new Pokemon that I want to add to our team for quite some time. So, once we're done with Rock Tunnel, hey, world's our oyster. And hey, King grew level 28. 2 HP, 2 attack, 2 defense, 2 special attack, 2 special defense, and 2 speed. Pretty good. Ah, another Bellsprout, huh? How about a Peck? Or a Wrap? You know, I could go for a Wrap. That does sound really good. Anyways, don't worry, lady, I'm not going to eat your Bellsprout. You deceived me. Did I? I didn't think I lied or said anything. Well, yeah, admittedly, that's really not great. Also, yeah, there's another thing I forgot about. We got the bicycle. Still, we're not heading back to the Poke Center anytime soon now that we've jumped down. So, let's just use a Paralyze Heal and find TM40 Aerial Ace. That's useful. I'll be saving that for later. I believe that's a 60 power flying type move that never misses. It's really good. Otherwise, hey there. Great, I was bored, eh? Well, how about a battle? That should cure your boredom right up. Ah, Machamp, huh? Sure, I can go toe-to-toe with another fighting type. How about a Brick Break? Now granted, if I wanted, I could use Peck, which is super effective. Ooh, Seismic Toss. Let's see how much damage this does. It did, I believe, exactly 20. So yeah, I was right last episode. It does it based off of the user's level, which it did say, but I know there is a move that does damage based on, I believe, the enemy Pokemon's level. Or at least I think there is. Maybe I'm totally wrong and just misremembering. It happens. There are so many moves in Pokemon that they change and add and do so many things with that I wouldn't be surprised if maybe at some point there was and now there isn't, or maybe I'm just confusing it with another. Who knows? I guess that's part of the fun, ain't it? Still, I'm sure Pokemon veterans are pulling their hair out and screaming at me right now, but oh well, it is what it is. Also, I totally skipped over your dialogue. Sorry, Jeremy. Still, we've got plenty of trainers coming up, so let's not keep them waiting, Who's that walking there with those good-looking Pokemon? You can see my Pokemon? I mean, they are rather fine specimens, thank you, but, still, you'll see them a lot closer up in battle, huh? Ah, Growlithe. Sure. That Intimidate is a problem. Here, how about a Thrash, huh? Wow. You know, kind of surprised he took that and just didn't faint. Still, he did intimidate us, so lowering our attack probably helped in him not fainting. Still, we'll take that experience. Ooh, Charmander. Well, that's special. Well, I guess that's what you get for not evolving your Pokemon. Oh well. Out like a light. Yeah, and how. We'll take the money, though. Thanks. What does this say? Route 9, Cerulean City, and Rock Tunnel. Hey, that's what we're looking for. Sounds pretty good. Otherwise, sure. Let's do it. I got up early every day to raise my Pokemon from cocoons. Hey, that's pretty cool. Brent, huh? Ooh, Beedrill. Now there's a pretty cool one we haven't seen. That evolves from Weedle, of all things. Still, have a pack, would you? Yep, that sure is super effective. And 646 experience? Nothing to sneeze at. King gains a level. It's level 29. 3 HP, 3 attack, 2 defense, 2 special attack, 2 special defense, and 3 speed. Phenomenal. Let me guess, Butterfree? Oh no, just a second Beedrill. Alright. You subverted my expectations. Have a critical hit. And thanks for the oodles of EXP. Nice. What? That was a total waste of time. Yeah. I mean, at least you have some dedication. Also, I wonder, any new Pokemon? I don't think there are. I think it's a mix of Spearow, Bellsprout, and I want to say there's like one other thing here. I don't really remember. Still, though, that rock down there looks a little suspicious. Oh, yeah, Sandshrew. There you go. Still, whenever I see new grass, I always like to think, maybe there's a new Pokemon lurking in there. Ooh, and there's an Ether. Very nice. Yeah, I don't think there are any new Pokemon in this grass. We'll maybe find one more battle just to confirm it. Yeah, sure. Good enough for me. I like to think I know where most of the new Pokemon are, but there might be some that I forget about. I try to be good about it. Still, speaking of finding where Pokemon are, the Pokédex actually has a really useful feature. Not only does it categorize Pokemon based on where you might find them, such as the forest, should you click A on a Pokemon, I believe, yeah, you can see the area where it might be found in. For some Pokemon, the area will be unknown. That generally means you can't find them in the wild. But let's say we go to a Pokemon that we could find, like, say, no, that's a version exclusive. Poliwag. Yes, this is a good one. So yeah, see all those highlighted red areas? Those are all of the locations you could find Poliwag. Now you might be wondering to yourself, Brad, we've been to those locations. Why didn't we find Poliwag? Well, Poliwag is part of the water-type Pokemon family, which means you need to be able to either fish, which, while we can do, we don't have a good enough fishing rod. So, we can't get them yet. Alternatively, you can surf on the water and find Pokemon that way, which we also can't do. So, it's gonna be a little minute before we can get Poliwag. Trust me, I'm really saddened by this too, because I really want a Poliwag. So, oh well. I figured it'd be cool to show that off, though. I haven't really had a reason to yet, so, works out nice. Otherwise, what's down here? Ooh, a nice little item. Hey there. Bring it on! Hey, I'll bring the heat. After all, we're itching for a fight. We love experience. Geodude, huh? Well, here, how about a double kick? Yeah, still does fairly good damage. Now, one of the things I do kind of want to talk about is that while King is an amazing powerhouse, there is one thing he does struggle with a lot. He doesn't have any stab moves right now. So, you know, our poison ground type doesn't have a single poison or ground type ability. He does have a whole bunch of really useful moves, but none of them are his actual typing, which is kind of a shame. You beat me fair. We sure did. So yeah, that's kind of one of the only glaring issues I can say about Nidoking. They don't have good stab really ever. Still, we get a burn heal. That's pretty nice. Now, eventually, we will get moves to help fix that and patch things up, but it's going to be a very, very long time before that happens. Otherwise, how about we let Cabbage get some battles? May as well. Come on, Cabbage. Let's do it.
Go, my super bug Pokemon!
You know, this may have actually been a terrible trainer to switch Cabbage in. Oh well, hindsight's 20/20.
What do you got?
Ah, just Caterpie. Level 20? My goodness, boy. Evolve your Pokemon. What are you doing? Well, here, have a cut. Now look, frankly, while cut isn't a very phenomenal move, it is a... Well, there it goes, missing and proving me wrong, basically instantly. I was going to say, it is a fairly reliable damage option that's just better than Tackle. So, if you still had Tackle or Scratch or whatever your starting move is, you probably should upgrade to Cut at this point if you plan on keeping a normal type move on your starter. So, you know. Still, as you can see, it's not the worst. You could do a lot worse, like keeping Tackle, for instance. Still, it's not going to be super effective against anything, because that's kind of Normal's whole shtick. It's never super effective, nor is it ever ineffective, generally speaking. My bugs! I think there's only 2 cases where it isn't effective, or just outright doesn't work.
I'm taking the rock tunnel to go to Lavender.
So, case 1, Normal versus Fighting type. Normal isn't very good against Fighting type because Fighting type is super effective against him. Fair enough. The other weird one, where not only is it ineffective, it outright doesn't work, is against Ghost type Pokemon. And I believe the same is true for vice versa in that scenario too. Ghost type moves don't affect normal types, as far as I remember. I might be wrong on that one, it may just be a one-way, but I feel like I remember it being that both don't affect each other, which is kind of weird. I don't know why that's the case, but whatever, I guess. I didn't make the game. I guess let me look that up real quick. Because I want to say that that's true, but at the same time, don't want to be looking like a fool when I'm, trying to present information logically. So let's see here. Yeah, it doesn't affect normal types. Additionally, weirdly enough, Ghost also doesn't affect, what was it? There was something else. Yeah, it doesn't affect, Psychic types, but only in Generation 1. After Generation 1, like literally red and blue, or green if you were in Japan, after that, Ghost became super effective against Psychic types. Kind of a weird switch, huh? Still, it makes sense that, it's effective against Psychic types, It's a fear of most people, being afraid of ghosts. So it makes sense that the Psychic types, who are all about mind powers, would be, susceptible to it. So yeah, I think that's what I was thinking of. But yeah, it doesn't affect normal types, just the same way that normal types don't affect Ghost. Kinda interesting, huh? It's a super weird type, especially in this generation, just because I believe there's only one family of Ghost-type Pokemon. So, don't expect to really see it much. Also, Justo Berry. Oh, nice. Otherwise, whoops. Hey there. Aren't you a little toughy? I'd like to think we are. So yeah, there are some instances where certain moves and types just straight up can't affect others. So, it's weird, but that's Pokemon. Still, back to the base thing I was saying, Cut is a fairly reliable move because it's normal type. It's a physical move, which isn't phenomenal on Cabbage, but it'll at least, be there for when you have nothing better. Admittedly, there's a very good chance that we technically have Cabbage's final moveset, which is kinda sad. Admittedly, Leech Seed, Poison Powder, Razor Leaf, those are kind of the bread and butter. And, well, because we have Cut, we're not going to be getting rid of that anytime soon. So, oh well. What's that? Also, did I completely blank out and Cabbage gained a level and I wasn't even thinking about it? My goodness, if that happened, I am so sorry. I did not mean to miss that if that happened.
Ooh. Don't you dare patronize me.
Ma'am, you're the one who walked up to me. I mean, I'll give you a battle. You can just ask for one. Like, it's not a big deal, but whatever. All right, Meowth, here, have a Razor Leaf. Yeah, man, that really bugs me. I don't know if I did miss Cabbage leveling up. My goodness. Well, I certainly won't miss him leveling up again if he did.
No, you're too much.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's what you get for coming to me. Still, we made it to Route 10, which has a new Pokemon. So, let's get looking. Ah, there's the new Pokemon, Voltorb. Now, notably, this is an electric type who doesn't really learn any electric moves. Like, ever. So, if you want one of the fastest Pokemon, or in Generation 1, the fastest Pokemon, Voltorb will do that. Otherwise, it has that move, Sonic Boom. That move does exactly, no matter what, 20 damage. It's kinda weird. You could do worse for a move, I suppose. I don't know if Sonic Boom affects ghost types, though. I don't think it does, because it's a normal move. Anyways, we got Voltorb. So, that's good. Number 100, the Ball Pokemon, usually found in power plants. Interesting. Easily mistaken for a Pokeball, it has zapped many people. I don't doubt it. We won't be giving you a nickname, though. Sorry, pal. Otherwise, I want to say that's the only new Pokemon here. I guess we can double check just to make sure. Oh, good, Sandshrew. Well, if you need a Sandshrew for whatever reason, here's where you can find them. I mean, we've been able to find them for quite a while now, so hopefully you're not just encountering Sandshrew here. I mean, if you're playing Fire Red, then you can find Ekans, so that's cool. Yeah, I think that's the only new Pokemon as far as I remember. Yeah, looks like it. Cool. How lucky of us that we found him on the first try. That's nifty. Still, goodbye, Spearup. We don't need to fight you. My, look at this place. Yeesh. How much do I want to bet you're a trainer? Ooh, before that, though, what's right here? Why, it's a Personberry. How nice. Still, let's get the battle out of the way.
I've been out at a Pokemon gym a few times, but I always lose.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. 2 Pokemon and you have a Pikachu. Yeah, I was gonna say, I mean, you could just go fight Brock. He's pretty easy, but yeah, with a Pikachu, I could see why you're losing. After all, any of his electric moves won't affect Brock, so yeah, it makes sense. Still, you should be fine against Misty with a Pikachu? And a Clefairy? Yeah, you should be alright. At least, you know, against Misty. Still, I guess if you've never been there, then, well, it is what it is. Ow. I guess this is what I get for, you know, trying to tell her how to raise her Pokemon. Yeesh. Follow me? Huh? Huh. Interesting. They became the center of attention. I want to say that's a move intended for a mechanic that we don't see in this game, called double battling. In double battles, you fight with 2 Pokemon at once. It's namely a Generation 3 thing, but because these are the remakes of Generation 1, the moves remain, but none of the battles are actually featured in this game, at least not nearly anywhere in the beginning like we are now. So, oh well. Still, Cabbage gains a level and is level 32. 3 HP, 1 attack, 2 defense, 1 special attack, 1 special defense, and 2 speed. Very nice.
Oh, after all my training.
Sorry. What? Cabbage is evolving? Oh, baby. See, this is why I wondered if I missed a level, because I swear that he was just level 30, and now here he is evolving to his final evolution. Feels just like yesterday you were just a Bulbasaur, buddy. Congratulations, your cabbage evolved into Venusaur. Man, oh man, is that awesome. So, let's check out good old Cabbage. How you doing, buddy? Oh man, look at those stats. 70s? Heck yeah. Cabbage is gonna be a serious powerhouse, and man, have I been looking forward to this. Heck, even compared to King, he's pretty darn powerful. Granted, King is a few levels below him, but yeah. If you notice, King is basically the opposite of what Cabbage is. He has really high normal attack and speed, while Cabbage has a higher special stats. At least that would be the case if I leveled them equally. So, you know, it'll even out. Eventually, that'll be the thing. Cabbage is a really good special attacker with special defense, and King is really good with physical and physical defense. It just doesn't look that way yet because of, you know, me wanting to get a Venusaur. So, oh well. Besides, King will get to do all the fighting in this cave coming on up. Rock Tunnel, of course. Otherwise, hey there. A nugget is totally useless, so I sold it for 5,000 Poké Dollars. Hey, I did too. In fact, that's its best use. Otherwise, hey there. The types of Pokemon match up differently with each other. Every type is stronger than some types and weaker than others. That's true. Hey there.
Oh, Brad, I've been looking for you. It's me, one of the ever-present aides to Professor Oak. If your Pokedex has complete data on 20 species, I'm supposed to give you a reward for Professor Oak. He entrusted me with this Everstone. So, Brad, let me ask you, have you gathered data on at least 20 kinds of Pokemon?
Yeah.
Great! You've caught or owned 33 kinds of Pokemon. Congratulations, here you go.
And we get the Everstone. An interesting item.
Making Pokemon evolve certainly can add to the Pokedex. However, at times, you may not want a certain Pokemon to evolve. In that case, give the Everstone to that Pokemon. It'll prevent evolution according to the professor.
So yeah, it does exactly that. You make the Pokemon hold it, they won't evolve. Otherwise, hey there.
I heard that ghosts haunt Lavender Town.
Interesting, especially seeing as I just mentioned ghosts. Otherwise, let's show off Venusaur's Pokedex entry, shall we? Number 3, Venusaur, the seed Pokemon. Its plant blooms when it is absorbing solar energy. It stays on the move to seek sunlight. So yeah. Man, I'm so excited to see Cabbage be a big Venusaur. How exciting. Otherwise, let's heal up our Pokemon. Because man, oh man, is Rock Tunnel a heck of a place. We're gonna be stuck in here for a fair moment. So, let's pull ourselves up by the bootstraps and get ready to go cave exploring. Also, did I grab this? No, I didn't. It's a cherry berry. Very nice. So, tell it to me straight, sign. Rock Tunnel. Detour to Lavender Town. Alright, in we go. Good old Rock Tunnel. Man, is it dark. So, if you didn't get Flash or have a Pokemon that can use it, this place is gonna be nigh impossible to get through. Granted, you can still get through it even if you don't have Flash. Still, using Flash makes this way easier. 'Cause look at that. It completely removes the penalty. I would recommend getting Flash here if you haven't already. Besides, there's so many different things and items that you may miss if you don't have it. Man, oh man, here we go with the Zubats again. Frankly, I don't see a reason to fight them. We are so overleveled. This would honestly be a really great place for me to use a Repel. So, why not? Let's use it. Usually I don't buy too many of these because I like fighting all the wild Pokemon that I can just so I'm leveling up. But we've been using 2 Pokemon, so they're way overleveled. Hey there.
Pokemon fight. Ready? Go!
Hey. A man who doesn't mince words. I can get down with that. A Pokemaniac. Huh. Quite the get-up. Cool. Cubone, huh? Now, believe it or not, that's a ground type. So, let's give him a thrashing. Ground types, as you probably know from Brock's gym, are weak to grass and water. So, keep that in mind. Got a water type or a grass type, keep them handy. Otherwise, like I said, I'm going to be using King for these fights, so we'll be fine. Come on, King, beat that confusion. Nice. Also, hi, Slowpoke. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Ow. That's not that bad, actually. Come on, King. Nice. Good job, buddy. He's been doing really good at getting out of those confusions. And gaining a level. King's now level 30. 3 HP, 2 attack, 2 defense, 2 special attack, 2 special defense, and 2 speed. Very, very nice.
Game over.
Yeah, that's one way of putting it. Cool. You know, seeing as we're in a cave, let's register the item finder, just to make sure we're not missing out on goodies. All right. I didn't think there were many hidden items, but seeing all those boulders and rocks by themselves makes me just a little suspicious. Ooh, what's all this? Of other weird-looking rocks. Well, we can't do much with them. Sure. All right, good. Otherwise, hey there. I draw illustrations of Pokemon when I'm home. You know, quite a few people do that. Drawing Pokemon is a lot of fun. I used to do it a lot when I was in school. Otherwise, a Slowpoke. Well, hey there. What do I have for you? I guess just Thrash? Sure, sounds good to me. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. Ow. Thank goodness King has good defenses. Otherwise, that would really put a damper on our mood. Still, 529 experience? I can't say no to that. Whew, I'm exhausted. Yeah, I feel you, bud. I feel you. Anything else through here? No. What about down here? Ooh, there's a little item. A revive. Nice. We can't buy those, and Repel's effect wore off. Well, cue the Zubats. Oh, it was a Geodude. Alright, you subverted my expectations. For that, you may have a double kick. Here you go. Cool. Oh, that was nice. Granted, as much as using a Repel is fun in here, there is actually a new Pokemon we can find. I believe it's Machop. So, we'll keep our eye out.
I don't often come here, but I will battle you.
Hey, sounds good to me. See, she's reasonable. All the other girls I feel like we've seen have just screamed and yelled at us because we disturbed them when they're the ones who ran up to us. Kinda weird, but no, well. Maybe they just got startled and, you know, don't see people run by them so often. Who knows? Still, sorry, Oddish. What else you got? Oh, a Bulbasaur. Oh, I feel bad about this. Sorry, Bulbasaur. Oh, it was even a crit. Yeesh. Well, you know King, he doesn't hold back.
Oh, I lost.
Yeah, sorry about that. At least you were a good sport about it and, you know, didn't accuse us of anything weird. Ooh. Do you know about Pokemon cosplay? A little, actually. I used to know someone who did Pokemon cosplay. Kinda. I mean, look, it was never my thing. I never cosplayed, but, like, you know, it seems cool if you make the costumes and whatever. Seems like it could be a really fun hobby. But, sorry, guy, I really don't know about it. Seems like you're doing a good job, though. Another Cubone, huh? Here, how about a Brick Break? Why not?
Boom.
Not bad, all things considered. See, and this is where, too, I kind of wanted to keep Double Kick rather than Mega Punch, just because it has so much PP, and all the extra, you know, chances for crits is really nice. Plus, with us finding a lot of rock types, it'd be good to keep a hold of it. Otherwise, King grew to level 31. 3 HP, 2 attack, 2 defense, 2 special attack, 1 special defense, 2 speed. Very nice. Oh, sorry, Steve. Well, that's that. Hey, that's what I say. Or, it is what it is. Kind of similar vibe. Hopefully a Machop. Oh, it's a Geodude, of course. Well, that's our luck. Still, at least they don't have Arena Trap. That would be awful. Oh my gosh, I couldn't even imagine that. I tell you, those pesky Geodude. Huh? My Pokemon techniques will leave you crying. Alright, let's see it. After all, we're pretty tough ourselves. You might be the one crying instead. Geodude. Huh. Well, so be it. Level 25, though. That ain't bad. Here, have a double kick. Wow, you're actually gonna survive this. Huh. Not bad. Not bad. And you use a move that weakens electricity when you're immune to it. I retract my statement, you are kinda bad. Well, oh well. Still, I'll take your experience. I give, you're a better technician. Technician? I guess so. In a manner of speaking. Otherwise, hey there. Hit me with your best shot. Sure. Now look, as funny as it would be to play the song when he says that, I'd rather avoid copyright. So instead, let's have a battle. Sounds good to me. And hey, there's Machop. I've been looking for you. Shame that you're the trainer's Pokemon. Here, have a pack. At least I'm fairly certain you can find Machop in this cave. Maybe I'm wrong, though. Ow. It is funny that our Abra can use that move. Admittedly, I didn't know Abra could learn that, so I just thought that was so funny. I was like, why not? Let's teach it to him. On Onyx, here. We got a brick break for you. Boom. All right. Not bad. Not bad at all. Fired away. Yeah. Sorry, buddy. That's just how Pokemon training goes. Otherwise, frankly, we've made quite a bit of progress in Rock Tunnel. I think next time we play Pokemon LeafGreen, we'll get through the rest of Rock Tunnel and find Lavender Town. Maybe we'll even recruit a new party member. No guarantees, though. So, as always, I've been Brett. Thanks for watching, and have a good one.